What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have a brand new lift, as you guys can see. Huge update since the last video you guys saw. The garage was still under construction, so I want to show you how the garage looks now. We're at like 95% completion. We still have some organizing, some cleaning, and some decor to put up, and a TV, of course, but we are so close to the final result, and this has been a huge dream of mine to have a full service garage to work on cars, to do mods, to do maintenance and service. And we've upgraded from our little quick jacks, and before we had a max jacks, which was great, but we went back to the quick jack, and now we're doing so much more work and bigger jobs. We needed to put in that full-size lift, so preparing this garage for that has been a massive project. Over 3 months into this project now, and many thousands of dollars later, and hundreds of hours of work personally going into this, plus more work from friends and family who have all been a huge help in making this dream come true. So thank you guys again for the support on the channel, on the Instagram page, for bringing your cars in for work, buying the parts. I'll show you guys the new shirts we got made. BYB, this is the new merch on the front logo, and on the back side we got another logo, as you can see. So we got those in blue, and we also have them in a light gray. So the giveaway winners are gonna win a shirt, their color and size, whatever they need, and they're also gonna get some keychains and other merch that we have for the brand. And we're gonna announce the giveaway winners as well for second and third prize. As we enter the garage, you can see we finalized the blacktop. Last time I did this video, this was still all gravel. They chopped it up, but now we have fresh blacktop, and it's a smooth gradient going into the garage. And now that we're in the garage, we can see all the new tiles that we put in. We did a black, blue, silver, and a gray color theme. I really like how it flows in this garage because we did the black walls, the white walls, white ceiling. We have the hexagon lights, as you can see, on both sides. That's hardwired into the house up there. Had an electrician come, they did the lift, they did some new outlets and the ceiling lights. So all the tiles are down, all 420 square feet or something like that. And it fits pretty nice in here. The only downside about these tiles is if you have like a front wheel drive car and you give it a little too much throttle, it will kind of separate the tiles. So we got to be careful with that going in and out. No heavy pedal on the tiles. It will rip them apart, unfortunately. But as you can see, we even cut them, trimmed them to size to fit around the lift to give it a nice clean look. And this is a Halo Lifts 10,000 pound 2-post lift, 220 volt, and you can see we have the Civic up in the air about like 5 feet high. And we're gonna go ahead and do track prep, fluids, and yeah, all fluids, transmission, oil, and coolant. So this is Tyler's car. He was at the track day as well. We're probably going out to Lime Rock tomorrow, so we're just getting it ready for that. But as you can see, the lift is awesome. They had a dealer from Halo Lifts. They came out, delivered it, and installed it, and I had the electrician come a couple days ago to wire this all in. So they put a kill switch here, goes all the way up into the attic, and then back down into our box right there. So very clean work. He had it done in just a couple hours, and it works great. Last thing, the garage. As you can see, this side is still 7 feet high off the ground. This one goes all the way to the ceiling, and this was another project we had done. So the whole purpose of this is obviously to get the door close to the ceiling, so that way we can have a car go up as close to the ceiling as possible. And we have a ton of clearance now to stand underneath the car. You can't really see from down here, but there's still like 2 feet before it were to hit the ceiling. And we have a side-mounted garage door opener right there with a little light, and that's the other outlet that he put in. So guys, this is like incredible. I'm still shocked that we've gotten this far. with the garage, it looks so professional, and with a little bit more cleaning and organization, it's gonna look like a studio in here. And we did the flags, got Toyo tires, Motul, Bulk Racing, BBS, and on the side here I got Advan, HKS, and Recaro. So gotta give it some shop bling in here to make it look performance oriented and not just like any other lube shop. But the black wall was definitely a great idea. It really helps with giving it some, you know, offset between all the white in here. And I think it's a really nice accent wall because everything lined up against the wall is pretty much like a black color, and it makes everything else pop a little bit more. So I did some organization here. Got the big stuff on the bottom, oil, all different types of motor oil here, and transmission, brake fluid, power steering fluid, filters. Then up here is like sprays and detailing stuff, some O-rings, and up top is just like towels, microfibers, things like that. Put a little rack over here. That's my mouse blocker, so that's gonna help ultrasonic sounds to block away rodents. Some speakers. Got a little fan for myself because it gets hot in here. And air compressor is gonna go right there, fits perfectly. This is still work in progress. I'm gonna organize that and maybe clock it 90 degrees so it's flush against the wall, kind of like this one. This is my brother's new project car. It is a 04 Miata with a 5-speed manual. He picked this up. That's his first manual car ever. So we're gonna have fun. It already has track tires, track wheels, some upgraded pads and rotors. Just needs a roll bar, and basically ready to start hitting some track days. So I'm excited for him to finally start tinkering on something of his own that's just not customer cars or my car, you know? So like the best thing about having a lift, it's not really so you can stand like fully underneath the car. That, yes, that's good for some things, but I got this brand new Icon stool this morning, and now I can just chill under here. I can sit on this stool, I can raise the height, lower the height, and just sit here and work on it, you know? So much more comfortable. And when you're working on cars all the time, and being on a creeper under the car with the car only 2 feet above you, or, you know, crouching or whatever it is, it freaking sucks. And for the first time ever, I'm just chilling under here, and I can take this belly pan off, I can do the oil change, and I even got like the telescopic oil drain thing, so I'm excited to try that out for the first time. Wow, I can't believe I didn't do this so many years ago. And cleaning out the garage was one thing, but I freaking love this. So now I can just put all the bolts under. I freaking hate these Honda oil pans, drain pans, because these bolts always get like a little rusty, and they don't thread in or thread out nicely. They get rusty like that. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but I'm gonna put a little anti-seize on these before I go back in. And once they get all like rusty, they start to seize, and then you can strip the head on them because they're just a regular Phillips. So now belly pan just comes off. Pretty clean, a couple pebbles. Now we got access to our oil filter, our oil drain, and we're also gonna do the radiator fluid. So there's a drain bolt right here, so we're gonna drain that, fill it with brand new coolant, and also the transmission we're gonna drain. So the drain bolt for that is right here. It's a 3/8 inch literally just extension. You just stick it in there, break it loose, and then the fill is on the top. One thing I forgot to mention, and it's for obvious reasons, with the lift and the all new setup, this is gonna be great for content to give to you guys, because before I was so unmotivated to make content because I just hate being on my back under the car, and like the camera angles are so weird and you can't have a tripod down there. So now I can show you everything. We have great lighting for it, and this is my little oil drain thing picked up at Harbor Freight this morning. Always wanted to use one of these because like you could just raise it up and you don't make a huge mess when you're doing that. So you take the filter out. I gotta get a haircut in a minute, but I'm just gonna let this drain. That way we get all the old stuff out. She's draining. I want to get like one of those like foam pad things. That way it's like anti-splash. It just absorbs. It doesn't just splatter everywhere. Get that filter out. We'll throw a brand new OEM one back on there. And this thing holds like 5 gallons, so it's a pretty good size. 17 millimeter. I kind of wish the opening was a little bit bigger. I might end up getting one of the transmission versions because they're like way bigger surface area. Look at that. We're draining, making barely any drips. We're gonna put some 5W30 Motul in here, 300V racing. So we'll go ahead, let that drain out, and we'll be back here and drain everything else. We got a new haircut. We're back, looking fresh. All right, so gonna continue on this oil change. This thing is filled up, and now I can lower it, get it out of the way. I think it's pretty nice for like 50 bucks. So got the oil drain, everything came out, so it is a very thorough flush. So we get a new washer for this, and we'll torque it down to 30 foot-pounds. OEM filter. So we're using Motul 5W30 300V racing fluid. Got 3.5 liters approximately, which is like 3.7 quarts. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and now crack the oil fill bolt in preparation to drain. You always want to do the fill first in case you can't get it off. We gotta use the breaker bar here. They over torqued the crap out of these. Oh my gosh. Woo! There we go. And that's it. There we go. Voila. Time to do the transmission drain. We just use a 3/8 extension here and pop that off. So I found out on this car you actually don't need to remove the intake to get to the fill bolt. You just need a long extension again, and you can remove it from the top. Woo! You know, it's a little dirty actually. A little darker than normal. So it's good that we're doing this. The car has like 20-something thousand miles already with one track day. So we have a really long funnel. I just bought this brand new, never been used. You need a long funnel. This one is 18-inch neck, and the reason why it's gonna be long is because the fill bolt is about a foot down below on top of the trans, and we gotta finesse this fitment right there. Perfect. We need 2 liters of Honda manual transmission fluid. There's the part number 087989031. They've been making this for decades. S2000 uses this, like every manual Honda uses this. So roughly $8 to $10 a quart, depending where you buy it. I think you got it straight from the dealer for like $8 a quart. So it takes 1.9 quarts. We're gonna put in the whole 2 quarts because we're not just gonna leave a little bit in there, and then we'll remove that 10 millimeter overfill bolt and just let it drain out, and then transmission flush is done. Pretty sure I forgot to hit record when I filled it, but anyways, what we did was we put the full 2 quarts in there, and we'll put this fill bolt back on, and then drain the 10 millimeter on the side to level it off, and the transmission is done. We torqued it to the lines, the factory torque lines, so we're good to go. Alright guys, so we're underneath the transmission. This bolt right there, there's 1, 2, and 3. The one in the middle is the one that we're removing. One drop came out. I think we filled it perfectly. Alright, so we got the drain right there. There's a hole beneath it, so we'll get our oil drain pan. pretty hard to crack these by hand, so we're just going to carefully do it with some pliers. There we go. Too easy with that. And make sure you take the radiator cap off too, so that way it can drain. There we go. Now she's draining. Now we're filling the coolant. Get this good stuff, OEM. And we'll just fill it till it hits the top of the radiator. And then we'll run it, bleed the system. It'll be good to go. Alright, so now engine's running. We are bleeding the coolant. We have the heat on full blast, and we're going to wait for the engine to get the temperature, so that way the fans will turn on. That's when the coolant will start to circulate through the engine, and we may see that the coolant level will dip below where it is now, which is like at the very top of the fill neck. Once we shut the engine off, let it sit for like 5 minutes, and then we'll check the oil level, top it off where it needs to be, but you should be good to go. Full fluid service. Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are now doing the live giveaway. So if you're watching this video up until this point, you are a real one, and we're going to announce the 3 winners of the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I know the deadline was a little bit past due. I apologize. There's been a lot going on with the garage, as you can see, and a lot of jobs coming in. But we have a total of 18 comments from the giveaway video. Not as many as I was expecting. So, but anyways, thank you guys for participating. We have 18 comments. It says 25 up here, but that's including my own replies and whatnot. We have a random wheel generator here that we did 1 through 18. I'm going to shuffle these just to make it a little bit more interesting. And we're going to go from the top to bottom. So Bruce will be 1. Mendoza will be 18. And let's go ahead and spin for 3rd place prize. Looks like we got 13. Nice, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Goonly. So you are 3rd place winner. Congrats. Let's check out your profile and make sure you're not a bot. You could be a bot. You could be a bot. So I'm sorry, guys, if a bot wins this. I tried to delete all the bots commenting on the account. And yeah. Anyways, if you don't respond, we're going to redo it. We're going to go to 2nd place prize. Number 4. All right, number 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Creative Spark. You are now 2nd place prize. Congrats. Let's see if you look like a bot account. Hard to tell. Account's been active for a while. No activity, though. Alrighty. Well, congrats. If you're not a bot, I appreciate it. And let's go on to another one. Number 8. Awesome. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wei Wong. Number 8. You are the grand prize winner for the HKS Toolbox and merch. So yeah, thank you guys for participating in the giveaway, and thank you guys for making it possible to hit the 10K, making it possible to get to this point in the garage. And if, as always, make sure you visit our website, www.buyyour.build, for car parts, and make sure you use the coupon code YouTube for a discount in checkout. And if you are in the New York tri-state area and want us to work on your cars, feel free to reach out on our website, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. We will help you out. Closing out this video now. Thank you guys for everything, and we'll see you in the next one. 220K next.